Washington, D.C., and right behind the cameraman, which is also kind of technically you, there's the Washington, D.C. monument, and the Capitol building, which is now also behind you. That's the Capitol building, and that's where people make laws, and that's where laws come from. So there's a lot of museums surrounding this place, and they're all free to go into. Yeah, right there is the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History, and we're not going into any museums today, but like I said, all museums are free. So if you come here and you're interested in going to museums, that's just one of the many here. Right there is the Washington, D.C. monument. It's you get a clear view of it. I think it used to be white, but now it's gray, and it looks kind of like a fat pencil. Up there is the Washington Monument, and I just noticed that the blocks kind of look like different colors. Like the top ones kind of look like a caramelish color, and the bottom ones kind of look gray. Do you see it, Dad? All the tickets have been distributed. I wanted to go into. Right there's the Lincoln Memorial. Oh, right there. My hand was off. And so we're going to it right now. When I was younger, we went to it, but that was before I started doing YouTube. But wait, there's more. Right there on the steps, if you can see them, which you probably can't, but Martin Luther King Jr., such a long name, said that I have a dream speech. We're at the World War II Memorial, and right there is the Pacific and the Atlantic, and it's the Japanese and the German. Right here is the Army, and today there's an Army-Navy game. We're rooting for them. And we're going to see it today. And in World War II, my great-grandfathers were in the Navy and Army, and they fought for a little bit. And there's something here that says Americans came to liberate, not to conquer, to restore freedom, and to end tyranny. This is the Atlantic side and this is the Pacific side. So there's some around here. States. And it says, and it's just like thanking the states that sent people to war. We're at the Vietnam Memorial, and there's a lot of names on the wall because of all the people that died, and the wall kind of reflects like a mirror. Memorial, and over there you can see the Washington Memorial. In this temple, as in the hearts of the people for whom he saved the Union, the memory of Abraham Lincoln is enshrined forever. This is the Gettysburg Address. I like the part where it says that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. We're at the Martin Luther King Memorial, and right behind me is the Jefferson Memorial, and we're not able to go to it today, but if you come here and you want to see it, you can see it. It's across from the Martin Luther King Memorial. He has a memorial because he wrote the Declaration of Independence. This is a pretty cool carving in Martin Luther King Jr. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than evil triumphant. Norway, 1964. If we are to have peace on earth, our loyalties must become ecumenical rather than sectional. Our loyalties must transcend our race, our tribe, our class, and our nation. And this means we must develop a world perspective. I have the audacity to believe that people everywhere can have 3 meals a day for their bodies, education, and culture for their mind, and dignity, equality, and freedom for their spirits. Norway, 1964. Every nation must now develop an overriding loyalty to mankind as a whole in order to preserve the best in their individual societies. New York, 1967. We must come to see that the end we seek is a society at peace with itself, a society that can live with its conscience. Alabama, 1965. We're on a tour of the West Wing of the White House, and there's a rose garden, and there's the Oval Office, and there's the President's residence. This is the front side of the White House. I'm in the White House press room. This is where the president speaks. That's where the news people that are asking questions sit, and that's where the staff sits. We're at the Truman Bowling Alley, and it was hosted to President Truman for his 63rd birthday. We're at the Eisenhower Executive Office Building. This is the Secretary of So this is the diplomatic reception room. People from like foreign places come here into this room, and I like the rug. I'm outside of the White House, and there's a really big bright tree, and all of these
Feels colder. This
tiny trees are for the states, and I think they're by not and territories, and they're by